Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So USF's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys get and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Brown will throw it. Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play.
There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. What perfect execution on that.
Offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They'll ride the hot hand. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Alexis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. On the run, it's McMillan. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Scanning the field, it's Kim. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's step back here and look big picture for Eastern Michigan. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from the three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number, keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Running free. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Eagles are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give them a safety, you get worried about that, but the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. A stopping Cole maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, this running back has been the only guy obviously who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
They'll try to run for it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the team. Easily picked that up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Bulls will snap it on first and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Nimrod.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a crease, it's Norton. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result,
Breaks into the open. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Tight end now in motion. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. On the sweet spin, and he's free. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Back to pass, it's Kim. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, you see running backs in college football. These guys are athletes that you want to put in space. Do a really good job putting them in space, running the angle, getting him towards the middle of the field. Try to get him the football so he can make somebody miss and make a big play, but you got to get the football first. He's got to catch that first before he looks to try to get those yards after the catch.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third. Setting up the screen. There he goes. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. The Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pocket breaking down. Got his man to the left. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'd be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator comes out and shows the defense the same look, but this time sends the receiver to the middle of the field. Might catch the defense off guard.
The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Bulls get enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard, just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
He might want another play. Brown wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out quick, get it get to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Steps away to find some room. He's got it. Touchdown, South Florida. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 11 over Old Dominion. Any big changes in his ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Snowed under by the defense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Brown will throw it. Works the middle of the field. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Quickly to the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
That's a big missed opportunity. There, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, It's still fourth down, and of course they're in field goal range.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the RPO, complete.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job of finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. Brown wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
And the Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Nimrod. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh...
Unleashes one deep. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. On the run, it's McMillan. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw is Kim. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wheeler. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Slippery slide. Finds his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the ground game. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get. Let the running back figure it out.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Brown will throw it. Got the quick pass. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. First down for this offense. Unloads quickly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Gonna run it. It's Isaac. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alexis. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Rides the back and leaves it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well,
touchdown, USF! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. Oh, they block it. He picks it up. That's a high ball. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
To the air, it's Kim. Rushes on him. Makes the catch, it's McMillan. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
That's reeled in, it's Harris. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
That's caught. It's Wheeler. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Hand off from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He'll run it again. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight complete.
Touchdown Bulls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Kim. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll run the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Rides the back on the option to give. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Corners are going to bail. Got it in the middle. It's Rooks. Great move. Now he's got room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Kim. Fires toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Looking down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Nice move there. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Turning it on. Made a defender miss. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You've got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Moving out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
He's got an open man. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, South Florida. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Eastern Michigan, 21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He was looking for some running room and not much. Found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Kim. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Alexis. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the ground, it's Norton. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Leave the 18-yard line. That's a 1st down.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese.